Hey guys, this is your trainer Anirudh Chhillar. So I'm back with another video of EIGRP. I hope you're learning in a good way and in good pace. Let's go.
So we have to start this its configuration from R1 itself. So first of all, we have to allocate an IP addresses, and then after I'll teach you that how to configure named mode EIGRP, right? So interface FA0 by 0. As you can see here, IP address is 12.1.1. On FA0 by 1, its IP address is 13.1.1, and on its loopback 1, it will be in dot 1.1. Loopback 2, 3, 4, 5, fine. Then we will move on R2, and accordingly I will configure this R2 as well. On its FA0 by 1, IP address will be 24.1.2. On R3, on FA0 by 1, IP address will be 13.1.3. On FA0 by 0, it will be 35.1.3. On R4 FA0 by 0, it will be 24.1.1.4, and on its FA0 by 1, it will be 46.1.4. Then move on R5. On R5's FA0 by 0, it will be 56.1.5. On its FA0 by 1, it will be 35.1.5. Finally, on R6, on its FA0 by 0, it's 46.1.6, and on its FA0 by 1, its IP address will be 56.1.6. Sorry. We have configured IP addresses on all devices now, and this time I'm using 7200 series of routers, and iOS version is let's start to configure EIGRP now. Router EIGRP, there are two options available: classic mode or named mode. So what are we going to configure today? Named mode. So I'll say router EIGRP, and we can take any name like test. You can also take like router EIGRP CCIE. So its name is, the process name is what? CCIE. Now in EIGRP, remember that if you are going to configure named mode EIGRP here, you have only one option, C, address family. The most advantage of having this named mode is that within a single process of EIGRP now, like you are running a named process of EIGRP, within this process you can configure now IPv4 as well as IPv6. For that purpose, you will require to create multiple address families. Like in BGP, you cannot configure more than one process on a single router. But if you are running BGP for IPv4 and for IPv6 separately, then you have to create two different address families, right? So here in EIGRP also you can configure multiple address families in this manner, like address family, and then it will ask you about IPv4 or IPv6. Are you getting my point or not? So because this time I wanted to configure this named mode for IPv4, so simply I will say IPv4, and then it will ask you about your autonomous system as well. Here you don't need to worry about unicast keyword, multicast keyword or VRF, because I'll be discussing all these things later on during MPLS only, but right now you just need to know about autonomous system only. And autonomous system is same as previously in EIGRP. Like here in EIGRP named mode also, your AS number must match. So now you can take any AS number in between 1 to 65535. You can take any number. You can pick any number here, same as previously. So there is no differences. There are no differences in between the ASs in classic mode and named mode, right? So here in named mode also, your AS number must match on all devices. Not on all devices, between two neighbors especially, right? I mean, to form neighborship, EIGRP neighborship is still your AS number must match. So autonomous system, let's say I have taken 100, and then after you do not have any other command, right? So this will be your simplest command to configure EIGRP named mode, like address family IPv4 autonomous system 100. Now you have moved in this address family. That is why here inside router, then you are also having this AF, and AF means address family, means that you have moved into address family mode now. Right? So in this address family mode now, you will require to enable EIGRP onto your interfaces. And here you can configure all these commands, like as you can see here. But right now I will simply discuss about the network command only, because with using network command you will enable routing on an IP network, is not it? So network command is same as previously. So previously in classic mode you were configuring this network command in router mode, but here you will be configuring this network command inside address family mode. So now say network, let's say I wanted to enable it on FA0I0, so I'll say network 12.1.1.1 and then its wildcard mask. Then I can also say 13.1.1, and then I can also say 10.1.0.00.7.245. That's it. You see, show IP, EIGRP interface. EIGRP has been enabled on all these interfaces, right? Even you can also check their topology table as well. Show IP, EIGRP topology. So these, you know very well that if EIGRP is not enabled on any network, will it be really possible for EIGRP to put that network inside its own topology table? Of course no. In topology table, your network will get entered after enabling EIGRP for that network only. So this time, because EIGRP has been enabled on for all these networks, that is why you can find all these network available in your local topology table. Fine. Did we disable auto summarization? No. Show IP protocol. Right? Metric weights up to K6. Metric version is 64-bit. Named mode 64-bit. Classic mode 32-bit. Router ID is there. Active timer is by default same as previously, 3 minutes. Distance 9170, same as previously. Maximum path same as previously, 4. Maximum hop count is same as previously, 100. Metric variance is same as previously, 1. Total number of prefixes available here is 7. Maximum path is by default same as. Auto summarization is by default. This is named mode. In same manner, do one thing. Move on to now. Router EIGRP. It's not mandatory to use the same names. It's not compulsory, but AS number must. However, I'm taking same number, same name here, CCIE, but you can also take like Cisco. There will not be any problem. Now create IPv4 autonomous system, and then your AS number must be same. So this time it is 100. Then say network, configure your network command. So say network 12.1.2, its wildcard mask, network 24.1.2, its wildcard mask. Fine. EIGRP will be enabled on all these two interfaces now. Show IP EIGRP interface. You see, show IP EIGRP neighbor is still in named mode. You are having three types of tables: neighbor table, topology table, and routing table. The rules for becoming successor and feasible successor are same as previously. Condition of feasibility is also same as previously. Whole functionality of EIGRP is same as previously. Any problem? Metric calculation is of course different, because here we are using क्या फैन पीछे चले जाओ, ऑन मत करो, आवाज नहीं जाएगी नहीं तो मेरी पीछे आवाज नहीं जाएगी मेरी पीछे. Fine. So in this way you can enable named mode EIGRP, right? In same manner I will move on other routers as well. Like I will move on R3. I'll say router EIGRP CCIE address family IPv4 autonomous system is what, and then say network 13.1.3, then say network 35.1.3. So you can see now EIGRP neighborship how came up. So IP EIGRP neighbor, is there any problem in it? Then you move on R4 as well. On R4 also you will say router EIGRP CCIE address family IPv4 autonomous system is 100, network 24.1.4, network 46.1.4 as well. Then move on R5. On R5 also enable your EIGRP named mode. Router EIGRP is what? CCIE address family IPv4 autonomous system is what? 100, network 35.1.5, and then also say network 56.1.5. Then finally move on R6 now. Router is what? CCIE address family IPv4 autonomous system is 100, network 46.1.6, 56.1. Then network 60.1.0.0.0.7. That's fine. So IP EIGRP interface. You see that EIGRP has been enabled now on all these interfaces. On R1 show IP EIGRP neighbor, you see there are two neighbors available. SRTT is same as previously, hello timer is same as, hold timer is same as previously. Any problem? Show IP route. So it have learned all prefixes coming from there. You see 60s prefixes. For 60s prefixes R1 is performing equal cost load balancing. You know why? Because if R1 reaches this R6 either via R2 or via R3, you can see that metric will be same, because the bandwidth as well as you can open it. So IP route 60.1.0. You see total delay minimum bandwidth is 10 Mbps, is not it? Because not 10 Mbps, 100 Mbps via both neighbors, and delay is also by default same via both neighbors. Hop count is also Same. 3 is not it. To reach R6 lane networks like 60 prefixes. Show IP route, it have all routes available inside its own routing table. Now, from where you want to start it, I hope that you can easily enable now EIGRP named mode. I mean, especially you can run network command very easily now. I mean, you can enable EIGRP on interfaces in EIGRP very easily without having any problem. Will there be any problem now? No. To enable EIGRP on the interfaces of your device? Fine.
So that's the end of today's video, guys. So we'll be coming back with few more videos of EIGRP. I hope you learned something new today. So if you like this video, please subscribe my channel. That's @ARC_tutorial. Thank you so much, guys. See you later.